Hey there, Investorholics. Welcome to another ETF Spotlight review. Today we're taking a look at GBND. So if you're into the ethical side of things, this might be of interest to you. So yeah, obviously GBND is the BetaShares Sustainability Leaders Diversified Bond ETF. This one's currency hedged. So in one trade, you can get exposure to a diversified portfolio of high quality bonds, meeting strict responsible investment standards. So we'll have a look at that, and I'll let you know what I think about actually how strict is. Fund can be used to introduce regional and sector or asset class diversification to your portfolio, aims to reduce a risk associated with an investment in a particular asset class. So pretty much, you're looking at reducing risk if you're all only in equities and that type of stuff. So hang around, guys. If you're interested in ethical investing, this might be of interest. Hey there, Investorholics. It's Scott. KrackTheSky Value Investing will be giving you up-to-date investing news and content. You can navigate the markets wherever you are. My mission is to give you the knowledge and confidence to take control of your financial life, expand your investment horizon, and crack your financial sky. Don't be afraid to give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Okay, so GBND aims to track the performance of the index that comprises a portfolio of global and Australian bonds screened to exclude issuers with material exposure to fossil fuels or engaged in activities deemed to be inconsistent with responsible investment considerations. So the index comprised a portfolio of fixed rate investment grade global and Australian bonds with a significant allocation to green bonds that have been screened to avoid bond issuers with material exposures to fossil fuels and the rest I just described before. At least 50% of the portfolio is made up of the green bonds issued specifically to finance environmental friendly projects as certified by the Climate Bonds Initiative. So that's something to consider. Really, 50% of the portfolio is green bonds. Anyway, Y factor. As always, we need a Y factor. Align your investments with your values. I suppose everyone's sort of going that way these days. Invest in a way that is consistent with your ethical standards, I suppose. True to label bond investment methodology consists of, what they, a supposedly stringent screening criteria. And also, obviously, your bond fund gives you diversification. So diversification, and this one sort of high quality bonds. As I said sort of before, it gives you exposure to Australian bonds and a range of other international and corporate bond issuers. So all bonds in the portfolio must be rated at least investment grade. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on, something worth a look. Okay, we had net asset value of $22.11 and trading just below that at $21.91. We had a market cap of $177 million, management cost of 0.49%. You get a distribution quarterly. Dividend yields roughly at the moment is 2.65%. So it's generally practical for investors, individual investors anyway, to invest directly in bonds, if I can untwist my tongue. So minimum investment size is usually much larger than the share size of the minimum share investments, and investors may not necessarily have the time or skill required to properly research and analyze individual bonds. So typically, minimum investment into a bond fund is $10,000, and $1,000 thereafter. So bond ETFs, you can buy and sell them, sort of as any other as any other share on the ASX or wherever you want to trade them. Bonds are used for investors seeking to preserve the value of their initial investment, as they typically have lower risk and volatility than stocks. As always, we want to be doing some additional research, so have a look at GOVT and IAF. So IAF is one of the bigger ones listed on the ASX. Check out the card. I'll put another link up there to another video to have a look at. Okay, so you've got some interesting mix of bond ETFs here on the left-hand side. A few from the French government here, one from the Belgian government. So the French ones are quite long duration. I suppose so is the Belgian government one. Then you got some from the States, so Western Australia, New South Wales, bit of a mix of those ones. And they're sort of short to medium term type things. One from the Netherlands government, very, very low interest rate, obviously, or coupon. 0.5%, and that runs out to June 40, so 2040, quite long duration. So looking at the long-term performance, the performance since inception, you're going to be down almost 4%. But I suppose if you got your money in here to generate, so if you got your capital in here to generate income, then you're not really going to be taking your money in and out on a regular basis, so that might not be such an issue. So individuals can use bonds for long-term planning, capital preservation, savings, generating income, managing interest rate risk, and diversifying a portfolio. So most people just use bonds as a stream of income, but sort of as I sort of touched on before, I'm reading the PDS. I think only having 50% green bonds in your portfolio, to me, it's sort of almost it's a little bit greenwashing. This one, I think they should have 70 to 80% to really call it a sustainable leaders ETF type thing. So they've still got exposure to things there that probably aren't what I'd call green or ethical. So I think that's something to keep an eye on here. But really, this is sort of the best, or almost the only one of these type of things I can find. So if you're looking for sustainable or sort of ethical type investments or in the bond realm, then this could potentially be something of interest. But I think really, these guys need to go a bit harder on the green bonds in this ETF to really call it sustainable. So for me, if I had to go buy, hold, or sell, this one would just be a hold for me. But I think it's got potential as a proper, true sort of sustainable, ethical green investment. I think it's something to keep an eye on anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's sort of how I look at it. I think it's possibly they need to have more of the green focused bonds in this ETF to really call it sustainability leaders anyway. Okay guys, thanks. Hopefully that was informative anyway. Leave a like and all that type of stuff, because that helps me out. Thanks guys. Hey there, are you interested in learning more about personal finance and investing in the markets? If you are, smash the like and subscribe buttons down the bottom of the screen there. Crack the Sky. Value Investing will be giving you up-to-date investing news and content so you can navigate the markets wherever you are. Expand your financial horizon and crack your financial sky. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like and subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Thank you.